I have a new song. I'm recording it into my telephone because I don't want to keep waking my dog up to go in and get stuff out of the studio where my Zoom camera and stuff happens to be. So anyway, lately I've been covering a song or two by a band that I grew to like way back in about 1980. Or maybe it was 79, I don't remember exactly, but it was the first record by the trio, the sisters, Maggie, Terry, and Suzy Roach. And it was a record produced by Robert Fripp, very nicely, I might add, on which he does some really nifty and I might add, inobtrusive, frippy things, you know, like the tape looping and stuff, and it sounds really good. And the mix is great. And, you know, there's like the best song on the record is about a place in Louisiana that my wife has heard of. How about that? She's from Louisiana. So there's all kinds of reasons to like the Roaches, which have nothing to do with their music. But rather the narratives of the songs. And I was watching and listening to an interview of Terry Roach, a fairly recent one, and she was talking about the first record that she and her older sister Maggie did called Seductive Reasoning way back in the mid-70s when they were teenagers. And it was co-produced by Paul Simon and Paul Samwell Smith, you know, split between the United States and the UK. And I think that's a great record. There's a song on it called West Virginia that's incredible. Down the Dream. Wow. But anyways, I listened to the interview, and in it she was talking about what an encouragement Paul Simon was. Really nice guy, and a big library advocate. And, you know, if you like Paul Simon's music, you know that he's completely literate and not stupid, and especially not lazy. And he would never assert that he knew something that he didn't know. Okay, he's probably as flabbergasted as me that to ask a question anywhere online, like in social networking now, is to create 100 instant geniuses because people can Google things quickly and appear to know something. Nobody wants to say, I don't know. I don't know. And frankly, I don't want to look it up because I kind of don't like the mainstream narrative I get when I look stuff up. Yeah, so Paul Simon, English teacher's friend, how's that? This song is called Pretty Trees. It's about the Olmsted era park management in the United States, which had analogs all around the world between 1840 and 1920, which I call the period of the great looting. And, you know, great fires occurring in every major city on the planet, it seems like. It was around the time that, you know, the gentry and the people out in the county could start getting really, really exotic and addictive drugs like cocaine. Think of the Victorian era, right? And you know that destroys a person's sense of enough for the rest of their whole life. And so, yeah, a lot of looting going on back then because every time people get greedy, it has to do with drug addiction. It just does. Truly. This song's called Pretty Trees. It's occurred to me all my life that none of the parks that I've enjoyed walking around in, you know, 8 states and some other countries too, seem to grow fruit or nut trees. And we have hunger problems in this country, and it just seems so stupid because fruit and nut trees are also very ornamental most of the time. Oh, it's going to draw yellow jackets. Shut up. Oh, kid's going to climb the tree to get a peach and he's going to fall and break his neck and they're going to sue the city. Oh, horseshit. Shut up. All these excuses for negligent, inattentive parenting. Pretty Trees. Driving around your town, pretty things I see. all dolled up like a hoe for all the tourists to see. We hide our sin behind pretty trees that bear no fruit, no, not one of these. There's a hungry person on nearly every street. And these days even bees ain't got enough to eat. No nuts, no oranges. No, I don't see one peach. Just pretty trees. Pretty trees like these. Big mega church in town made me fill out a form when I was really hungry and not feeling that warm. That clean-cut man said that I could keep the pen. I took their rice and spam and said, thank you, my friend. Driving around your town, these pretty things I see, all dialed up like a hoe for all of them out-of-towners to see. But we hide our sin behind these pretty trees.